guys, Fat Adventure Miller back with another review, and I want to apologize for my last one on the Dart Zone spin. I was not happy at the end of that review, but like I said, I believe I was handed a lemon. That's what I believe it was. There was just probably something that I did something when yeah, you know what I mean. But I believe the thing was either a lemon or, like I said, I buy a lot of my blasters used, and I'm pretty sure whoever had that probably had it for a few years. But Dart Zone, I was not mad at you. I'm never mad at Dart Zone. How could I ever be mad at Dart Zone? They're phenomenal nowadays. But I just wanted to address that in this video. I was just a little too mad with when it broke, because I've never broken anything on camera, and I got mad at that. But here with a more positive review, this time of a Nerf blaster. Today, for you, I have the Nerf Modulus, one of my favorite blasters. The Nerf Modulus series is probably my third favorite Nerf series. It is a very cool tactical kind of feel Nerf blasters, and this one is probably my favorite out of the whole bunch. So anyway, the external overview, starting up at the front, there's an end-strike barrel lug on the end-strike barrel attachment, but this whole piece can be removed. And what's cool is you can slap this on any Nerf blaster, and this of course can accept any barrel attachment, but you could slap this on, and then you could go in and grab another barrel attachment to make your barrels even longer, so you can have the elite sniper status. Personally, I think that looks really cool. But anyway, up top and on the bottom, there are tactical rails. And back here, we do have a little flip-up sight with no rear iron sight, so thanks, Nerf, for trying. Anyway, down below is another tactical rail. Tactical rails everywhere. And then, of course, a vertical grip. This is actually my favorite vertical grip. It just slides on there with ease. And then, of course, you could put other vertical grips on there if you want. Up top is another tactical rail. So if you wanted to, you could put your sniper scope up here and be completely blocked, which is funny. And then, of course, on the side, we do have two tack rails, one on each side. Holy tactics, Batman. I'm feeling like Troop 772, because then you can go vertical grip mode and just have such a blast with that hip fire. Yeah. And then, of course, down below, the battery tray. This runs on 4 AA batteries. Up top, we do have a jam door. If you ever have a jam, you can just open that, get your fingers in there, declare jams malfunctions. I have not had any jams with this. I've shot this a few times at the dorms. Never had a jam. Up top, we do have a carry handle, which does seat another tactical rail and comes with the Modulus scope. The Modulus scope is probably my favorite scope, or probably my second favorite. I just like how low profile it is, and it fits the Modulus so well and other blasters. But like I said, up top is a carry handle, so if you want to carry around this blaster, you totally can. And that's a good feature. Down below is the magazine. To get the mag out, you extend your middle finger to the mag release. Kind of like it's pretty much the exact same as a strife, so you can either use your offhand, reload botched, or of course you can use your middle finger, I'm not flipping you off, to take out the mag. The included magazine with this is a 10-round banana style magazine, but this is of course compatible with all your other Nerf mags. The banana ones just look really cool. Just really cool, slapping that in there. Of course, down to the trigger. The trigger pull is very nice. It's a mechanically operated semi-auto system. It's pretty much a strife. One trigger pull, fires one dart, and then you repeat it. And what's cool is that this trigger is actually very smooth. It's much more smoother than the strife, so it's a very comfortable one. And then, of course, the rev trigger feels just like the strife. Now down to the grip. A lot of people have complaints with Modulus grips. I'm okay with them, even though this does feel weird, but it's not a bad grip at all. It's a pretty decent one, and yeah. Anyway, back to the stock. Now, this is, of course, an in-strike stock attachment point, so you can put whatever stock you want. And the included stock has a cool feature because it can hold a magazine. And I believe this is actually the best one at holding magazines. But here's the main complaint a lot of people have with the Modulus itself. The stock itself, well, this is actually one of my favorite looking style stocks. Its stability is not great. One, the stock was modified when I bought it, but it came with just pretty much imagine these, but they were completely just rings, or not rings, rods that you could bend it like crazy. So the stock's not the best, but like I said, you can take it off and then you can put on whatever stock you want. Like I said, this is the regulator stock, and I think it fits the Modulus very well. And I would personally run it like this, possibly take off the vertical grip and just use it like that. But pretty fun. Anyway, that is an external overview of the Modulus. Like I said, a lot to go over. This is a very tactical blaster, and it's very fun. And now I will show you it firing. Standard elite darts. Now some waffle head darts, just because the better the accuracy, the more better the blaster. Pretty good, but longer barrel. Now to go for the joke of a sniper.
Grip it like this. You only have like 5 or 6 darts in here. And now,
oh, dang it. And that's how the snipers do it. Now for a little bit of personal combo. So unfortunately, I love you, pal, but just go away. You're cool looking, but go away. Hello, goals. Jam, assess that jam, just for the fun. Come on. Yep, just for fun. Just gotta sit through these jams. Waffle head darts might do that to you, folks. Just be cautious. Gosh darn it. And that is my personal combo. So firing this thing, like I said, is fun. Now, I had issues, but that's just mainly waffle head darts and these kind of flywheels. They are a little bit unpredictable, but like I said, I don't care about those issues because, like I said, this is actually one of my favorite blasters. Shoots 75 FPS, very good average, and that is all the objective information I can provide. Oh, Mortal Kombat. Do you want to hear my personal opinion, Scorpion? And then maybe later we meet up for tea? I think I heard him say yes. So, anyway, overall opinion on this blaster is positive. I love the Modulus. Now, of course, some accessories are different. Like, here's the thing. I like the look of this stock, but I don't like it flimsy. Now, you can mod it, which is what this guy did, but he messed it up to where now it's so wobbly. So I don't like it, and I would like to put my favorite stock on this. I actually think that the regular stock is probably my favorite stock. It might be that or the worker stock. It's hard to say. Maybe I'll do that in a video going over my favorite stocks. Let me know in the comments if you want that. But like I said, you can replace whichever stock you want, and the fact that the regular stock exists and it does the same thing, I actually really like the feeling of it. And of course, the vertical grip. The vertical grip is awesome. It's my favorite one. Just whenever I nerf, though, I don't like vertical grips. Vertical grips, for me, I just don't like using them. So, of course, I like using it like this. But that's just my subjective opinion, and I'm just like very adamant when it comes to this kind of stuff. And overall, there's a lot of stuff to like about the Modulus blaster. It's a very nice carbine rifle feel. Now, unfortunately, this did get debunked when the Modulus Strife came out and kind of destroyed the reason to have this, because when you take all this stuff off... Sorry, old barrel attachment, bought this used. When you take this off, it's just a big overall blaster. And this isn't bad at all, but the thing is, this is a pretty long blaster, especially when you compare the Strife as a pistol. But for me, that's perfect for me because I like the feeling of a bigger blaster overall. And of course, if ever I wanted to put it like that, or of course, you can go Rambo style and go hip fire. But you would probably need the better barrel attachment for that, even though it's up here and awkward. But like I said, there's barely anything I have to complain about this blaster. It's such a good blaster. Unfortunately, it's very hard to get right now. If you can find them on eBay, they're pretty good. Or if I found all these parts at a Goodwill. So if you go to a Goodwill and you find them, the parts are really easy to get. Sorry, checking my new mic. I love using this new mic now. But the thing is, this is a very fun blaster to use, and it still has a pretty decent place in our hobby. Modify it with lipo power, dude, oh my gosh, this thing would be a beast. But thank you so much for checking out my video, guys. Like I said, sorry again about the last video, but I wanted to get something more positive because I've had the Modulus for a while, but I haven't had all of its attachments. I got the stock, I got the blaster, I got the barrel attachment, I got the vertical grip, but I didn't get everything else. The last thing I needed was legit the scope. And now I've completed it into my personal combo of how I would personally run the Modulus, and overall it just feels awesome. Like I said, I love this stock because it holds a magazine well. This is actually the best stock for holding a magazine, but because of how flimsy it is, I don't want to use it. And like I said, the regulator stock might be my absolute favorite stock, just because it's comfortable in your shoulder. Yes, it's a little short, but I don't really care that much, and especially the fact of just reloading feels awesome. But thank you guys so much for checking out my video. Like, subscribe, and then of course leave a comment on what you want to see next. I'm thinking of doing more top videos, and then of course other reviews. And like I did say, comment down below if you actually want to see me do some top 5 videos, because I have a few blasters and attachments in mind that I might do it with. But also, please be a little more patient. We're still working on Darth Deadpool, but we're still kind of working out some things. But you will have it this summer, that I am promising. But anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out my video. Spider Avenger Miller, we'll see you later, and bye-bye.